Hello friends, how are you today? I want to tell you a story about my beloved guinea pig who used to be my pet. So Rolo is the name I gave him, and he was a very lovely guinea pig. He went from little to bigger, and he was this huge guinea pig, and he was black and soft and fluffy, and he had like big cheeks like this, and I had put a ribbon around his neck, so he looked super cute. He was like the best looking pet you can ever imagine. He was very friendly with me. Like, I love every morning I would take him out of his cage and I would pet him and make sure that he was fed. I would give him water, carrots. I remember like every day I would go to school and I couldn't wait to get back home because I wanted to spend time with Rolo. And every day when I would come back home, I would go to his cage, get him out, put him on my lap, and I would tell him about my day, like what happened. I would tell him about school and all the things that at my age, I was 13, I was worried about, and all my dark secrets. And he was such a good friend to me because I knew he would never tell anybody my secrets, and I also knew that he would always listen to me and love me no matter what. One day, as usual, I came back from school and I went to check on him, and I went to his cage and his cage was empty. And the little door was open, but he wasn't there. So I thought he might have escaped, and I went everywhere looking for him. I looked under the bed, under the chairs, under the table, but I couldn't find him. So I tried to find my mom to ask her about it, and I went to the kitchen, and as I was leaving the kitchen because my mom wasn't there, I realized there was a pot boiling on the stove. And it took me a moment to realize what was in the pot, and it was Rolo. Rolo was in the pot. You can imagine. It was horrific and sad at the same time. I ran to my mom. I wanted her to give me an explanation and to tell me why. And all she could tell me was, we had nothing else to eat today. So for me and my 8 siblings, there was nothing else. Rolo was what we had. The table felt longer than ever, and my whole family was sitting around it. And in the middle of the table, on a plate, was Rolo. Obviously, that day I didn't eat. But I realized in that moment that even though I went hungry, my siblings didn't. And I thought of Rolo and how he was like an angel to us because he had given us in that moment more to me and my family that I could have ever given to him. I felt grateful, and to this day I remember him dearly.